Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Today, as you can see, this is an old, used, beat-up box. It is inside is an R.L. Allan 63 long primer in brown Highland goatskin. This is from the 2015, the year 2015. So it's the roughly the first run of the 63 long primer. I think they are. This is more of a follow-up review than an initial review. Obviously, I've had this Bible for roughly 4 years. It has been 4 years. It's been one of my favorite KJV Bibles. The Concord over here is kind of taking its place for the moment, just because of portability. This is a tank of a Bible. Like I mentioned, it is goatskin, Highland goatskin at that. It does not have perimeter stitching, as most Allans do not. It is a edge lined with a cardstock, kind of like construction paper feeling, tabbed between a glossier feeling cardstock. So the outside shows the Gold Holy Bible on the front cover, Gold Holy Bible on the spine, concordance, Allan, 6, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tooled hubs. And these hubs are completely tooled. They don't have any grip like the Concord does. As you can see here, Highland goatskin. It boasts double arc gilt lines all the way around. Some of these have kind of wore off. Again, I've used this for 4 years. They are still selling these. I don't know how well they're built or who they're built by. This one here, I'm not even sure, to tell you the truth. It just says Allan binding. Definitely been put through, put to the test. This Bible here has 3 honeysuckle gold ribbons, Beresford ribbons, beautifully done. Long primer actually also refers to a specific size of typeface. So that's where the name long primer comes from. The trim, the yaps, counting the yap and everything, the trim size of the outside is 7 inches by 10 inches and 1.5 inch thick. And millimeters, that would be 177.8 millimeters, 254 millimeters by 38.1 millimeters. The trim size here is 6 inches by 8.75 inches, which in millimeters would be 152.4 millimeters and 222.25 millimeters. Open it up here, and you will see that this Allan does lie completely flat. Presentation pages, I filled those out. This is a keeper, definitely an heirloom Bible here. The Holy Bible, authorized King James title page here. R.L. Allan and Sons Publishers, one in Glasgow. This actually was advertised as 38 GSM Tervakovsky. I hope I pronounced that right. Thin opaque. I don't know what's so thin about 38 GSM in our world today. We have 28 GSM, but it's a really nice opaque Bible paper. Here's the epistle dedicatory and the license here. Printed in the Netherlands on acid-free paper by Royal Youngblood. Here is the name and order of all the books of the Old and New Testament. Old and New Testament books arranged in alphabetical order. Table of signs used in this book. This is a self-pronouncing text. Note on the references. signs and abbreviations used in the references, and you're at Genesis. It is a cross-reference that uses keys and stuff in the text. It is a 1011 point font. As I said, it is Tervosky thin opaque paper. The print type, I want to say, I'm not sure honestly on that. If somebody knows exactly, leave it in the comment section. But as you can see, it is very well done, very bold, very nice. It's a huge Bible. And it does also boast overstitching. Mine occurs on page 36 of Genesis 27. You can see the overstitching here. Lies super flat. This Bible is so floppy, it's just ridiculous. Another thing that this Bible boasts is 1-inch margins on the outside and bottom of the page. As you can see here in Jeremiah, it's a beauty to especially on the desk, because it lies so flat, but on your lap, it flops over your lap. So it's a little bit of a struggle to read, like if you were sitting in a recliner and enjoying yourself. That's kind of why the Concord here has taken its place in the everyday reader. As you can tell, it also, being 38 GSM, really takes well to highlighters and stuff. That was a Sharpie gel highlighter, so don't go thinking that one of those water-based highlighters will work. These are the micron pens. I use Sharpie art pens now. They work exactly the same. So there's that. Go to the New Testament here, title page, Malachi. Here's the title page. Nothing super fancy, classic, clean. Gospel according to St. Matthew. And another thing this does not have is the italics in the text. It does have the self-pronouncing, obviously, as you can see, but it does not have the italics. Very clean, crisp font. The Oxford text block, as all long primers, I think, are. I want to say there was something new added to this one when it came out in 2015, but again, that's been 4 years ago. Just kind of relish in the red under gold here. Art gilt, still really nice looking after 4 years. This Bible smells like an old library. The pages, this was perfectly done. The gold art gilt went right around that text block. As you can tell, it's been wore off from my my hands being on it so much. The yap just begs to be touched. And that Highland goat skin, there's just nothing that compares to it. The closest thing I have to floppiness right now, honestly, is the ESV Omega. That is an amazing Bible done by Crossway. Well, it's done by Youngblood in the Netherlands, but you know, Crossway's the got dictionary of proper name, proper names, subject index, and concordance. Here's the proper names. That goes on for they don't start over on the pages. So roughly 46 pages of proper names. Subject index. That is 33. 37 pages. 27 pages, I'm sorry. No, I'm right, 37 pages. My math is off today. Bear with me there. 37 pages of subject index. Concordance here. Extensive concordance. Already at 110 roughly pages. So that's a very extensive concordance here. Here's the maps, the old Oxford maps. They're really nice, Oxford maps are. And then after the Oxford maps, you get into the renowned Allan. Well, first you have the index to maps, but then you get into the lined paper, of which I've used a little. I haven't used a lot. There's still a lot of room here. Very nicely done. The Allan 63 is still one of my favorites. Like I said, especially if you're sitting at a desk or table. It just lies flat. Many of my notes here. Again, if you're thinking about getting this Bible, you probably want to do some reviews. Look at some reviews that are newer, of a newer version. I think Charfleet are doing these now. So I don't know the specifications, if they're the same, if the yap's the same, or any of that. I think this was considered a semi-yap, but it's pretty much full because they do touch almost. It's just a beautiful Bible. Absolutely amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick review of our Allan Long Primer. I know almost 14 minutes doesn't seem quick, but for me that's very quick. God bless you. I hope you continue to watch my reviews. Have a wonderful day.